Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is February 23rd, 2026, and we're diving into Keysight Technologies' first quarter earnings report for fiscal year 2026. Joining us is John, our senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to discuss Keysight's impressive start to the fiscal year.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Keysight Technologies reported a record revenue of $1.60 billion for the first quarter of 2026, up from $1.30 billion in the same quarter last year. John, what are the key drivers behind this growth?
Keysight's revenue growth is quite remarkable, driven by double-digit increases across its business segments. The Communications Solutions Group saw a 27% increase, while the Electronic Industrial Solutions Group grew by 15%. This broad-based growth reflects strong demand in commercial communications, aerospace, defense, and general electronics.
And how about profitability?
On the profitability front, Keysight reported a GAAP net income of $281 million, or $1.63 per share, and a non-GAAP net income of $376 million, or $2.07 per share. This is a significant improvement from last year, showcasing their effective cost management and operational efficiencies.
Segment performance and strategic initiatives. John, can you break down the performance of Keysight's segments for us?
Absolutely. The Communications Solutions Group, or CSG, reported revenue of $1,124 million, marking a 27% increase from the previous year. This was driven by a 33% growth in commercial communications and an 18% rise in aerospace, defense, and government sectors. Meanwhile, the Electronic Industrial Solutions Group, or EISG, posted revenue of $476 million, up 15%, with strong performance across automotive, energy, and semiconductor markets.
What strategic initiatives are contributing to this success?
Keysight's strategic investments over the past 3 years are paying off. Their focus on innovation and expanding their market reach has enabled them to capitalize on the growing demand in these sectors, positioning them well for continued success.
EPS forecast and market reaction. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $1.73 for Keysight, but the company delivered an adjusted EPS of $0.27. That's quite a beat. How has the market reacted to this news?
The market has responded positively to Keysight's earnings beat. The actual EPS exceeded expectations by $0.44, which is a significant margin. This strong performance has likely bolstered investor confidence, reflecting the company's robust financial health and strategic execution.
Future outlook and guidance. Looking ahead, what guidance has Keysight provided for the next quarter?
For the second fiscal quarter of 2026, Keysight expects revenue to be between $1.690 billion and $1.710 billion, with non-GAAP earnings per share ranging from $2.27 to $2.33. This guidance suggests a year-over-year growth of approximately 30%, indicating continued momentum.
Are there any potential risks that investors should be aware of?
Yes. One potential risk is the impact of the recent Supreme Court ruling on IOA tariffs. While Keysight's guidance does not account for any potential impacts from this ruling, it's something investors should keep an eye on as it could affect future performance.
Key takeaways. In summary, Keysight Technologies has delivered a strong start to fiscal year 2026 with record revenue and earnings that exceeded expectations. Their strategic investments and market expansion are clearly paying off. John, any final thoughts on Keysight as an investment prospect?
Keysight is well positioned for continued growth with strong guidance and a solid financial foundation. However, investors should remain vigilant about external risks like tariff impacts. Overall, it's a promising outlook for Keysight.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Keysight's performance in the comments below.